despite all of the
Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack, wrapping up what is expected to be his final months of an 8-year stretch on the Obama administration cabinet, urged Senate leaders this week to do a better job of studying the needs of the nation's shrinking pool of farmers before fixating on budget cuts.
If you look at every hotspot in the world today, I think most of them, if not all of them, do not have a functioning agricultural economy and have a lot of hungry people. So if we're serious about protecting our own people, if we're serious about making sure the world's a safer and better place for our kids and grandkids, then we have to understand the role that agriculture in this country and agriculture around the world will play in providing that level of security.
Several senators, while praising Vilsack's tenure, said the nation's farmers are growing increasingly leery of governmental involvement in their lives, particularly when it comes to the Environmental Protection Agency.
The issue that comes up every single time I meet with these farmers is the uncertainty created by regulations, either the burden by existing regulations or the threat of other regulations that could be very harmful to an industry.
Senator Pat Roberts, chair of the Senate Agriculture Committee, said new EPA rules defining the waters of the U.S. under the Clean Water Act had an exemption for common farming practices. But the sentence was followed by 88 pages of exceptions, explanations, and definitions.
That's why a lot of folks that I represent feel ruled and not governed, and they get really upset.
While Vilsack said he won't speak on behalf of the EPA, he has encouraged the agency to meet the farmers whose livelihoods may be affected by their rules.
We don't define the problem before we define the solution, and we don't educate people about what we're trying to do before we do it, and so there's a natural reaction.
For Market to Market, I'm Colleen Bradford Krantz.